Hi everybody, thanks for taking the time to join me here at Friendship Shaving. I hope you're having a good day. I've already got a little bit of pre-shave on my face and I'm going to be shaving with my Traveller silver tip badger brush from True Fit and Helm. I've had that just in a drop of water. The soap and the aftershave I'm using today is a hot one. It is a Lather Brothers Takeout Night, and I've got this a wonderful sample from Neil. Thank you, Neil. I've got some squashed in my bowl and I'm just going to get that going while I tell you about the razor that I'm going to be using today. I'm going to be using the iKon X3 razor. It is another torqued slant razor. I like this one. I will tell you more about it as we go along. I'll show it to you in a minute. I shaved with it on Monday with a lovely little stainless steel handle from Executive Shaving. But I've just popped on the black handle that I use with my Moolah 106, just as I did with the other slant razors in this series, just to keep the shave the same. Now I think that will do. My brush is loaded. And we'll wipe it on first of all. Now I've got to say I love this soap, and I particularly like the aftershave balm that matches it. It is sweet chili, ginger and lemongrass. It retains some of that sweetness after the shave, but it does warm your skin. Especially the aftershave lotion, but I really like it. Now I know Neil wasn't sure that I would when he sent it, but I love this one. The blade I'm going to be using today is a Dorco 301, the ST 301, and it's on its second use. And then after this shave I've only one more slant razor to try out, and that will be the end in this series, certainly for a little while. There we are, I think that will do. I've lost my towel. I've a little gap between the sink and the wall. I think it's disappeared down there. So this is the iKon X3. It is a very nicely finished piece of kit. Obviously this is just the head. Like all torqued razors, and I don't know if you can see, there we are, I can catch it there. There is a little bit extra blade showing at the bottom than there is at the top. And I had a note from Roberto saying that the difference in blade gap is compensated by having less blade exposure at the wider end. So that kind of makes sense. Very clever design, you know, that they position the blade just so and have a variable blade exposure depending on whichever end. Anyway, this is a machined piece of aluminium. I can't remember if I said that or not already, but let's get going. I feel with this one there is a little more variation in the angle, so you can choose between a more gentle shave and a slightly more aggressive shave. Now for me, I'm sitting back on the head cap a little bit, but not too much. And I can certainly feel the blade, but it's not uncomfortable at all. And I forgot to mention, I'm having a cold water shave today. And I do like having a cold water shave when the sun is out, it's great. And now it's just a really nice first pass. Now I thought this would be more expensive than it is, but I wonder where my towel is. At the iKon, on the iKon website, the head retails for $40 American. Now I did have a look on the Magard website, but they're out of stock there, but it was advertised at $55, but you get a handle with it for that price. So it goes to show that you know, they are on sale for quite a reasonable price in other places. I noticed on the Magard website it says it's made in Thailand, which did surprise me, but there we go. Quite interesting. I like this head, because although it is made from a solid piece of machined aluminium, it's not super lightweight. It has got a little bit of weight to the head, and it just feels very nice and very nicely balanced on whichever handle I use it with, even with that stainless steel handle. And I might put that handle on the razor just for the last pass, just to let you see what it looks like. But despite the handle being heavier, it was still a very nicely balanced shave. So I think this is a good one all round. Now, like all the razors in the Slant series, the comfort increases on the second and third passes, and the blade feel decreases. I have just been looking at the iKon SBS head. I wonder if any of you have shaved with that. They've got a few seconds at Connaught shaving, and it looks very interesting. You can turn the head over to give a different aggression to the shave, and then on one side of the razor they have an open comb, and on the other side of the razor they have a closed guard, and the closed guard is again more aggressive than the open comb. Now, I know that it's not a modern design, but it seems to be quite a reasonable seller, and I'm just pondering whether to get one or not. There's 15% off, so that essentially covers the postage, but it comes in at about £30, I think, so yeah, I'm wondering about it. So if you've got one of those, I'd really like to hear your opinion, please. Do you know, this soap? Oh, it's beautiful. I really am impressed with the Lather Brothers soaps and aftershave balms. But I did have a look on their website just yesterday, and I can only seem to click on the part where they sell the soap, so perhaps they're restocking. I know I did contact them to say that I'd received some samples, and I thought their products were great. The owner kindly wrote back to me and said, you know, can we offer you some samples? You just have to pay postage, which, you know, was very nice indeed. I, of course, said yes, please. But I didn't hear anything more of that, so I don't quite know what happened there, but life, no doubt, got in the way. Now I'm going to swap out the handle on this. Just so you can see how it looks on a stainless steel handle. I think it looks really good. And this is not too heavy, this stainless steel handle. It's obviously a great deal heavier than my resin handle there. But the razor still maintains a nice kind of feel. Now, when I'm down to the third pass, and I've got this soap on, there is a little burn. And it's not the soap, it's not that I'm allergic to the soap or anything like that. It's the chili in the soap. And it is quite a different experience, and it really hits you when you put the aftershave on, and I'll put it on in a minute. I found this over the previous shave to be very efficient. And I also found, unlike some of the other slant razors that I've tried, that there was no aftershave discomfort. I should rephrase that. There was no discomfort post-shave. And there we are. Yeah. Put it there where you can, I know you can see it. Oh, it won't stand up. Let's put it that way. Oh, just before I forget, the ends of the blade are covered up, so I don't have to worry with this razor about those little spurs that were sticking up from the edge of the Dorco blade. Now I'm going to use a little bit of alum, but honestly, I don't think I need it. It's just a little test. I feel like there's really not much there at all. There's a little bit of smarting. I feel like I've had a really close, really good shave, and I can feel that there, well, I can feel I'm really close. There is a little aggression to this razor, but it's hidden, I feel, quite nicely. Now, just at the moment, if you asked me, I'd think, oh yeah, I might have a little razor burn here. But honestly, the last time I used it, and it wasn't with this soap, as soon as I left the bathroom, there was no hint of any razor burn or anything like that. And of course, don't forget today, I've got the hot soap on, so that will be adding. It's a strange thing, isn't it? You know, I've been talking in recent videos about soaps that burn you, and yet here I am choosing a soap that's got heat in it. And now I'm just going to let my my towel is long gone, wherever that is. I'm just going to see if I can dry this off a little bit. This is very thick aftershave balm. I've probably got way too much there. I'll just wipe some of that back into the bowl. Now, this has also got a little bit of menthol in it. I'm going to just put some up there on my forehead where I get a dry bit of skin. And now, let me tell you, it's burning. And it feels great. I'll tell you what, I have had a wicked shave. So in terms of efficiency, top marks. I will let you know my scores in the description. I will consider it after this shave in a moment, and I'll jot it all down and let you know how I feel. So that is my shave for this week with the iKon X3. And I know some of you out there have got this razor head and enjoy it very much. And I can certainly see why. It's a good razor. It is, I'm really close here. So there we are, that's my shave. Take care of yourselves. I'll catch you next time. All the best. Bye bye.